cushiony feeling while still using less. Designed with extra cushions that are soft and more absorbent, and you can use 4 times less. Charmin Ultra Soft.
This morning, Rick Santorum gotten a lot of attention with this comment about his rival Mitt Romney. Listen.
You win by giving people a choice. You win by giving people the opportunity to see a different vision for our country, not someone who's just going to be a little different than the person in there. If they're going to be a little different, we also stay with what we have instead of taking a risk with what may be the etch-a-sketch candidate for the future.
A lot of stewing over that comment today. Doug Schoen joins me now, former pollster for President Bill Clinton. He's also a Fox News contributor. And Ford O'Connell is a former campaign advisor to John McCain's presidential campaign and the chairman of the Civic Forum Political Action Committee. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
Let's get forward. Let me start with you. Just your initial reaction. How bad is what Rick Santorum said, or is it?
You know, I've been as critical of Mitt Romney as the next conservative, and having been out on the presidential campaign trail, I can appreciate Rick Santorum's fire in the belly, but really at the end of the day, all he's done is provide reckless fodder for a president who doesn't need any more advantages. He's actually writing Barack Obama's campaign commercials, and you know, right now, President Obama, we can't wait till 2016. We got to get him out because some policies like Obamacare are just irreversible.
Doug? What do you make of the comment, and what does it mean for Rick Santorum's future?
Well, look, this says to me, Martha, that the Republican Party is still pretty hopelessly divided. You have Rick Santorum basically fighting on, will probably win in Louisiana, will be strong in May in Texas. The party is divided, and it's divided because Mitt Romney is an etch-a-sketch. You don't know where he stands. He says he's running as a conservative. He'll be back as a moderate. And it says to me that, as Ford suggested, President Obama's position is getting stronger because of the division on the Republican side.
Yeah, there's always been sort of a feistiness to Rick Santorum. Some people have accused him of getting out on a limb on topics that he shouldn't have been out there on in terms of in what way it would serve his campaign. So we were waiting for a response this morning. We asked Rick Santorum if he wanted to come on and sort of clarify that statement. But what we do have now is a statement from his team. And here's what it says. It says, Rick is concerned that voters won't see the contrast between Mitt Romney and President Obama. The Republican Party will win by giving voters a choice, the statement goes on to say. We win by giving people the opportunity to see a candidate with a different vision for our country and not someone who's a mirror image of the president on key issues. So Ford, there's no clarification in that statement. That statement just continues to back up what he said. And this is going to be, you know, an issue that I think will follow him because the others are all saying, you know what, any Republican is better than President Obama in their opinion.
You know, any Republican is better than President Obama, and all Rick Santorum did was weaken a party, and come November, he might have hurt America. What a lot of people don't understand is the mainstream media is on the tank for President Obama. We can win this election given the state of the economy if the Republican nominee can just win Florida, Ohio, Virginia, North Carolina. It's really that simple, and it's really within our reach, and we cannot wait till 2016 because President Obama's policies are decimating the middle class and small business.
You know, when I heard this comment yesterday, I was instantly reminded of a conversation I heard between Neil Cavuto and Monica Crowley yesterday. Let's play a little bit of that just for fun.
Would you really?
If you
had that choice, Barack Obama and a physical pineapple.
Yes, I would vote for the pineapple. I would vote for the inanimate object over the incoming president.
Doug?
Well, look, I think with Rick Santorum saying that Mitt Romney's a mirror image of President Obama and Monica making it clear that, you know, she'd vote for anyone.
You'd rather have an inanimate object or a piece of tropical fruit,
I think we're getting all sorts of metaphors thrown around. Bottom line, we aren't getting what Rick Santorum said, a clear choice between President Obama and an alternative set of policies. Mitt Romney has flip-flopped repeatedly in his career. It's why the Etch-a-Sketch comment has had so much resonance, and it's why his changes on abortion and gun control, gay rights are so obvious and clear issues, as well as health care. So bottom line, there isn't a clear choice, and Ford and I agree that President Obama is getting stronger, and given the economic data released recently, he's getting stronger still.
Well, I'd rather have you guys
there is a clear
I'd rather
choice.
have both of you guys on than a pineapple any day.
I would
You're
too.
much better, both of you,
I
than
agree.
pineapples. You're wonderful. Ford, thank you so much. We got to leave it there,
you.
Doug.
Thanks.
Many thanks to you.